Now here's another fine example of the New York skyline being built. This is Steinway Tower. It's supposed to be very, very high. One of those towers on Billionaires Row. However, there's a question if they're running out of financing right now. And that's something that's being discussed.
So it's just getting there, but I don't know how quick it'll be.
You can see how beautiful this tower is. Let's take another look at this. Here. Go all the way to the top. And then we'll take a more detailed look in a little bit. It's just amazing when you're right next to these towers. They're just so impressive. But when you're in New York enough, you start to just have tunnel vision, where you start to just look straight ahead. So we'll look more closely at the construction so that the whole world can see what's going on. This is a nicer, detailed view of everything. You can see it just goes up forever, and it's going to keep going up when and if they finish it. So the issue right now in New York and in a lot of other places is the market at the top? Is it about to crash? And that's the question that many, many people are asking right now. And that's the big quandary that's happening to developers and to the banks that are financing these various projects, because they realize that if the market implodes, then they're not going to be able to sell these condos that they financed all this money for. And that's going to be the big dilemma. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to figure it out. Some people are trying to limit their losses by maybe withdrawing funding, but that is good and not good. It's always debatable what was good in hindsight. Sometimes if the market's about to implode and you withdraw financing, then you cut your losses. Other times, if the market does turn down but then turn up again, well, you've hurt yourself in the long run with credibility, with developers, with projects that you might be doing later on. Isn't this beautiful? Seeing the intricate construction. Now we're about to just see the street, just to give a better perspective of where we are for Steinway Tower. It's approximately at 57th Street and 6th Avenue. But we'll turn to the west and look down the street, and you can see there'll be all these towers on Billionaire Row. That's 157th Street that seems to be going up forever, right there. A lot of very wealthy people have bought into that. And there are a number of other towers down the street. It's a beautiful street, by the way. Now we'll turn to the east and see what kind of streets are down to the east. One block east of here is actually 5th Avenue. And that's some of the priciest retail real estate in the whole world. And here we're looking down to 5th Avenue, 57th Street and 5th Avenue. We'll look a little bit more closely here. You can look all the way down there. And as I said, that's some of the most pricey real estate in the whole world. If you see the building with the white top on it, and it's a little bit right there, you can see it right there. That's right at 57th and 5th Avenue. And you have all these other pricey stores right nearby. So between 57th and 5th Avenue and Madison and 5th Avenue, as I said, some of the priciest real estate in the whole world, the retail real estate. Hong Kong, the Ginza district in Tokyo also are just as expensive, but here it's really valuable. So what you have are a lot of the stores who are doing the retail selling actually buy the buildings and develop the buildings themselves rather than allow payments to be made to the landlord. And here we are again at the Steinway Tower. You can see it just going up. And here's another view of the Steinway Tower from 58th Street and 6th Avenue. You can see it going up. Just beautiful. It's going to be a lot of space inside. But again, as I said earlier, the question's going to be about the financing. And will the financing continue or will the financing stop? That becomes the big question. You can see here the more distant view. And this is the neighborhood where it is.